Yes, alright. Welcome to Celeb 20, where we ask your stars 20 short questions, and of course, we expect 20 short answers from them. And guess what? Today I have this. I just love her, by the way. Whether sad or fine, she just has to bring that vibe out. Today I'm having Angella Katatumba. Angela, you're looking good.
Thank you so much. You look amazing yourself.
Oh my God, are you sure?
I am very sure. You look amazing.
You're looking so sweet. You're looking so nice. Angela, what's your best color?
Black.
That's why you're rocking black, like from...
Love black, and that's my biggest problem. My mom is always trying to change my wardrobe, but I'm obsessed with black.
Like from hair, it's black. The top is black. The pant is black. The shoes...
I could wear black every day if I could, but my favorite is absolutely black. I feel it's a beautiful color. It's sexy. It's slimming. You know, it's just gorgeous. No color is better than black.
Okay, what's your best sense of fashion? That thing you put on and you'll be like, yeah, I'm out today.
My style is mainly sexy, classy. Like maybe have like some like short mini dresses, or like my slacks. I love my jeans with like a sexy top. Yeah, that's...
I heard you do your shopping from abroad.
No, for me, it's just out of habit. From childhood, I grew up abroad, so I know the shops I like that carry my sizes. It's just out of habit, and the shops, if I know I want to get good jeans, I go here, that kind of thing. So I've only been going abroad shopping out of habit, but I would love to start a new habit in Uganda and start shopping, hopefully. So it doesn't mean that I will never shop in Uganda. I want to also start a new habit in Uganda, but that has been my habit of shopping abroad.
It's just a habit.
It's just habit.
I want to be like... Okay, Angela, talking about music, who was your first manager and what was your first single? 3 questions in.
Wow. Well, my first single was when I came to Uganda, because first I started singing and I was singing abroad in the UK, like with live shows. But when I came to Uganda on holiday in 2005, that's when I recorded with Isaac Rucci, and my first single was Standing in the Rain. It was like a slow song. You left me standing in the rain. You never cared about my pain. So that song was about my ex-husband. I just left the relationship. And then after that I Live For You, which was such a big hit. Things have changed since you came into my life. And then I did Suchetaga with Baby Cool. So all those are the first 3 songs I did on holiday. So those, I didn't have a manager by then. My dad was my manager.
Your dad was your...
Yeah, my dad's always been my manager until he passed. So that's me in a nutshell.
Okay, so what did you want to be at the age of 7?
At the age of 7, I always wanted to be a singer, a musician, always.
You grew up, you wanted to be a singer?
Yeah, always. Always I would admire Whitney Houston, Toni Braxton, on Top of the Pops, watching them in the school choir from like 6 years old.
Okay, so apart from music, what's your other hobby?
Oh my God, I love traveling. I love shopping. I'm always doing facials, pedicures, manicures at my mom's AFK Beauty Clinic in Kabalagala. I'm always there. I love singing. Those are my hobbies, and going for like dinners, coffees, drinks, hanging out with people. Yeah, those are my hobbies.
Okay, what inspires you always in life?
I'm always inspired by hard work. Always, like my parents were always my biggest inspiration, especially my dad. He's always so hardworking, such a go-getter, and a finisher. Like whatever he'd do, he'd finish, and he'd finish it in the best successful outcome. So those are things that I admire big time. Those are my inspirations. Okay,
how do you manage being in your dad's business, and it's so big, and manage being in music at the same time? How do you do that as Angella Katatumba?
It's been very difficult, but my parents taught me to be organized. If you're not organized, even one thing can mess you up, can disorganize you exactly. But they made me be organized. There's time for charity, there's time for music, there's time for the businesses. And when you learn to compartmentalize and say, right now it's all about music and entertainment, showbiz right now. And then I'll do that for like 3 months, push that. Then I go back into the businesses, make sure there's a deal I'm pushing and waiting for some business to come through. So as long as you organize yourself, you're successful in everything you do. So that's how I've managed.
Okay, if it wasn't music, where do you think you would have been right now?
Good question. Probably law, because my dad somehow wanted me to be a lawyer. I have a law degree in economics degree and a master's. I have a law degree in economics degree and a master's degree in international management from Oxford Brookes University. But my dad wanted me to have that law side. But actually, I would never be a lawyer because the paperwork is too much. So I don't know. Maybe I'd be like a talk show host. I admire Oprah big time. A lot of people say I'm the Oprah of Africa. You never know. I might one day decide to do that. So maybe that.
So what are the things that you really think you can't live without?
I definitely can't live without makeup. I love my makeup. I love my phone. My phone is my everything. My phone is my business. My phone is my life.
But every girl, you can't ask a girl what are the things you can't live without and they tell you anything else. Someone told me, a boyfriend, that they can't.
You know, men are not oxygen, and that's where they go wrong. You can live without a man. We all want men, we all want companions, but you can live without a man, you know, as long as you can be independent, work hard, get all these things you need. You realize, okay, a man comes as a by the way. So I can definitely live without a man. I would love one. I do have one, but the event things don't work out, I keep it moving.
You know, you've just said you can't live without your phone, right? Yeah. But if you're asked to leave social media, just imagine.
A lot of people focus on phones just for social media. I'm talking about business calls. All my deals go through calls. I don't need social media actually.
Do you know you can go for an interview, someone watches you talk about your new song, and it's not viral the way it goes viral on social media. You get what I'm talking about?
I understand that social media is important these days, but the most important use for me for my phone is calls, email. That is where the deals are. Social media is more like, see me today, see me tomorrow, I'm beautiful today, say I'm beautiful, likes, comments. Yeah, I find it more of a joke. But for me, what I really need my phone for is business deals. You know, so when I have my phone, that's why people communicate with me from court cases. Angela, you need to be here on this day. There's this coming through. There's a deal going through. Where do we meet? That's what I need my phone for.
Your best Ugandan artists, female and male?
Female, I would say Irene Namubiru. She's always inspired me. When I came into the industry, she was like on top, doing so well. She's so humble. She's so loving and so encouraging. Male, I would say Bebe Cool, because he has proven to be, you know, a person of all seasons, stamina. You don't undermine something called staying factor. When somebody has what they call the staying power, you know, he's relevant. He's always been relevant since I came to the industry when we did Siche Taga, and he's relevant today. You know, that is amazing. That is beautiful, and that is something we should all learn from and look up to and aspire to. So those two for me.
You know, that one most thing I like about you is that even when you go through that hard time, how do you get that courage? Like, your heart broken today and tomorrow you're doing something else.
That is it. I learned from my dad and my mom never to mix business and emotions. With the minute you start mixing emotions and, oh my God, I'm sad today. Like when my papa passed, that was the most horrific thing that's ever happened to me in my life. But my dad is very one who said, death should not be the end. Don't stop moving. I don't want to hear that the hotel is closed. I don't want to hear things are closed because you've gone for a burial. Say sorry, bury, give your mabugos and keep it moving. And he always gave us that speech. So thank God that's what we did when he passed. We're like, you know, we know that Papa would hate for us to stop moving. So the one thing we need to do is keep moving. So it's a mentality that was ingrained in us. Keep it moving. Even if you're heartbroken, you're dying. Hey, cry at night when you've come back from home. Go shoot a video. Do this, do that. Make money. At home, you can have a few minutes at night. Cry a bit. And then go back to work.
I understand. What's that cutest thing that has ever happened to you? And ever since you were a childhood and even up to now, you're like, that thing happened to me, and you're like, yeah.
Everything has been nice for me, I thought.
That one thing you're like, yeah.
The nicest. Maybe when I was 10 with my twin brother, my dad flew us to Florida to...
Wait, are you a twin?
Angella Katatumba is my twin. He's the one who owns Katatumba village. We went to Florida. We went to Disney World on holiday, and it was amazing. And my dad sent us on our own. My mom dropped us in the UK, and then we went on to the US alone. We had an amazing time with other friends, and we just had a good time. And then we flew back.
Okay, what's the biggest award you're looking up to?
In music, isn't it the Grammys? Yes, why not? Yes, I'm looking to receive those.
You want it?
As Beyonce is watching me receive my Grammy, Munange, why not? Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do something, do it with one heart, you know? So those are my dreams. They're big, and I'm focusing on taking over.
Okay, Katatumba, your last words to your fans.
My last words are, number one, thank you so much, Magic One. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys have taken over the music industry. As in, if your video or songs are not on Magic One, then you're not in the game. So thank you so much for building such a reputation and for supporting us and encouraging us. And thank you so much for the fans for loving me. And I pray that 2021, I will give you much, 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 much more music from Angella Katatumba.
Okay, all right. So you've been vibing with Angella Katatumba, of course, with the Magic One Princess. Don't forget, I'm Tasha Michi, the Magic One Princess, obviously dressed by Bash, Galilaya William Street, room number 25522. You can get him anywhere you want. So till next time, thank you so much.